Ladies, you can start out senior day, just kind of the emotions. Maybe Lauren, you would want to start the emotions of just playing your last home meet on campus.
Yeah, so I woke up today sort of crying because I knew it was my last time competing here. And it was just like amazing. Like, I know Meg probably feels the same way, but like being in this row is just so much better. It's like a huge experience for us. And I feel like our teams worked really hard, and just to be with my girls, and you know, me and Meg both went to floor and we crushed it, and it was so good. Like, Courtney got to compete too, and that made me cry. And I just feel so happy for everyone, and we deserve it. So, yeah, full of emotions. I was crying, obviously, but it was fun.
Yeah, there's definitely lots of emotions. I mean, I felt support from everyone, and we just like really put it out there and showed off, especially on floor. Like, we ended with a bang, so I was really proud of everyone. We've been working hard in the gym, and it really showed today.
Yeah.
Now, Lauren, you did vault, but basically in a quad meet, there's a lot standing around. You both pretty much. Then you had floor. That was Megan. That was your only event today, and floor was kind of both started off the floor. Megan first, and then Lauren kind of set the tone for kind of overtaking West Virginia and kind of sliding into that second place. Just mindset when you have to kind of wait around in your events, kind of really the last one. And, just kind of going in and how you both started off back to back with such a bang. PR for Lauren, and you tied your PR, Megan.
Mm-hmm. I mean, throughout, like, before I go, like, I don't really think about anything. Like, I know it's a long time before I go, but I don't know, support everyone and just focus on what's going on, because if I think too much, then it's like, it doesn't go well. So I just focus on like whoever's competing at that moment, and then when it's my turn, like, obviously, like, I lock in and just like remember, like, everything's the same in practice, and just do it.
Yeah, that's sort of the same with me. I guess, like, I don't really like thinking about competing. Like, it's really fun for me, but competing could also be pretty scary at the same time, especially since, like, there's high standards for us. But I just sort of stay, like, what the team's doing. Like, after vault, I'll be on bars and I'll be helping with all the mats, or I'm beam my holder, dismount mats. So I really just try to focus in on who's competing and staying with the team, not necessarily thinking about, oh, I have to compete later. So I think, and it's more enjoyable too, just being with the team in general. So.
How about just the setting of the kind of the tone on floors helped BG have the best score of the season as a team, but just kind of. I mean, it was a great floor routine as a team, because pretty much everyone either tied or set PRs. There was a young lineup, and others were kind of pretty close to kind of what their career standard is. Just talk about that.
Well, I know for our floor squad, like, at practice, like, if we see something, we go tell a person, we're like, hey, like, your leaps could be better, or try to focus more on your landing. So I think in the gym especially, we all are pretty close, and I think we're willing to say, hey, you need to be better doing that, and I think it's really helped. And definitely, like, during the lineups we've had on floor this whole season, like, we really showed some progress, and it's showing. And floor's just fun. Like, if you have more fun, then it'll be better too. So.
Yeah. I feel like we've been really being intentional with everything on floor lineup. Like, in practice, like, we were saying that, like, the adrenaline's not there, so we do have to try a little bit harder in practice, but when it's here, it should be easy. Like, that's what I try to think, and I feel like we should kind of show it too.
What's, at this point of the season, obviously there's a lot of meets left. That might not be at home, but how does today's performance kind of help build in the whole landscape of the season as you try to continue to build and ultimately probably have that best team score at MAC championships?
I think we've come a long way on floor, and I think we should just be confident in what we have and keep building on that. Like, just get those little details in, and like on other events, like, there's obviously some strides we can make through those. So just like bringing it all together will like really help us like get that score up there.
Yeah, I feel like just taking today with confidence, like, that's definitely a huge boost that we beat a Power 5 school today. Like, I don't think I've ever done that here before, so that was really cool. And just use it as confidence, and obviously we have places to move on. Beam and bars are some of our struggles right now, but I think once we hit a full meet, like, it'll be really good. And especially too, since we're like halfway through season, we totally could switch the script on what Bowling Green Gymnastics is. So.
And just a last question, Friday is the next meet, so it's kind of a shorter week. Is it coming off of maybe, some of the adrenaline today? Is it exciting to get back out there and have a meet kind of have a shorter week than maybe say a longer layoff?
I mean, I love travel meets,
Yeah,
and
me too.
it's really fun. Like also just going there together as a team, because it's like close. And then like shorter weeks are also better in my opinion. Like you just get to know like what you need to do, and you just get in the gym and then you compete.
Yeah, we go to Central this week, so I know they're a pretty rowdy crowd, so, and I enjoy that, so I'm pretty excited. And I think all of us, we love home meets, but also I think we get a little bit more anxious at away meets in a good way, like we use it as excitement, so I think we're all really excited, and this short week definitely is probably going to help, like just go to the gym, get what we need to get done, and go, so.
And I guess obviously just maybe one last question I think about, a lot of dual meets. Last week was a tri meet, this is a quad meet. How does say these tri meets and quad meets kind of help you for that MAC championship where there are so many teams where there's a lot more kind of lulls in the day?
I feel like when we have tri meets or quad meets, it's just a lot more energy. Like a lot of things are going on. It's like a good way to practice too at Max. Like you don't take turns going, so like when we have dual meets, you have to sort of sit around and wait. So it's good practice to just being like, okay, our full lineup is gonna go. We're not gonna wait on anyone. And it's good practice too to just be together as a team. Like lots of things could happen at a meet, and you could get distracted with a lot of teams. So just making sure we work on being together. And I think today we did a way better job being together, and it showed a difference too. So it was good.
All right, thank you.